McFly's Tom Fletcher is here, currently sharing a seat on The Voice alongside his bandmate Danny.
You hear me saying smoking was my only vice.
Really good.
I feel the sea when I don't have you near.
Oh, turn round.
Oh.
Turn round, everybody.
Right, I can't give any spoilers away.
No, you can't. You can't. It's the first time, isn't it, that we've had a seat. They had to sort of, although you're tiny, they had to widen the seat.
Yes, we've got the double chair. It's the first double chair. Yeah, double chair, one button, so we have to be in sync with each other.
Yeah, how does that work?
Well,
are you kind of in sync with one another?
I guess so, for the most part, yeah. But I think what's quite nice is having the trust of if he hears something, if Danny hears something that I don't hear,
right?
You know, or if I hear something he doesn't hear, he allows me the freedom to press the button. I mean, there's one time where he literally grabs my hand and slams it on the button. So, but no, it's quite challenging having the double chair because the time just goes straight away before you know it. The song's ended and you haven't made up your mind if you should turn or not.
I know that must be actually really difficult.
It is. It's really hard, and it's awful as well. You really feel for the people that you don't turn for.
I know.
It's so hard.
Because they've got that far.
Well, we've all been there. I know what that feeling's like, you know. But it's a brilliant show, and the level of talent that's been on the show this year has been unbelievable.
The voices are beautiful, absolutely. There's a lot of talent out there. Because you know the way you think, we've had talent shows for years and years and years, and you think, has the talent sort of been overfished?
No,
is there nothing left?
It's definitely still out there. What I think is amazing, actually, just seeing, you know, we haven't even got to the final or the winners or anything like that yet, and seeing people have chart success and already just from being on the show, it's an amazing platform for
it's wonderful
for singers.
And you two, I cannot believe it's 21 years of McFly.
I know,
How did that happen?
I know, it has flown by. Yeah, we celebrate 21 years at the O2 next week.
That's great.
Which, yeah, I mean, they're going to be very special, emotional shows for us and all of the fans. What's amazing is it's not just us. We've had fans that have been with us for 21 years. It's this big McFly family.
Look at you, babies, wee tiny babies.
Some questionable haircuts there.
Oh, you're allowed that. But you're right. Your fans have grown up with you. They've probably got babies of their own, like you guys have.
We're literally seeing their kids come along now, which is, incredible.
That's amazing, isn't it? And their children, which is lovely, because they can all buy your children's books as well.
I know, yeah.
See how that works? Just get them to do that too. Now, look, one of your books has been made into a musical, hasn't it?
It is, yes. Actually, I came on here to talk about the Creakers when the book came out.
Of course.
And yeah, here we are. It's being turned into a musical.
Wow. And have you been very hands-on with that, Tom? Yeah,
so I've written all the songs. Actually, I wrote most of the songs when I wrote the book. I'm writing music. Yeah, it kind of helps me write the story, I think. I've done it with a few of my books. And so then, I got to the end and I had the story and the songs, and that naturally feels like the kind of foundations for a musical. And it opens Halloween half-term, and The Creakers is all about, it kind of explores the idea of what might be living under your bed.
Yeah.
Which I know is something that a lot of kids think about. I thought about that a lot when I was growing up. And a young girl wakes up one day to find that all of the grown-ups in her town have mysteriously disappeared. And could it perhaps be something to do with these creatures that live
under the bed? I think most kids would love to see all of them disappearing. All the adults disappearing.
It's a bit of a Home Alone effect, yeah.
It's a great idea.
But it's super fun. It's a really fun, spooky show. It's a great family show for half-term. And then it comes to London over Christmas as well.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So I'm so excited. And it's got the most amazing creative team that are all in rehearsals at the moment, bringing it all to life. So
that must be so good to sit there and to see something that you know, the songs that you've created, the story that just came out of your head that you've created, to see it actually something very special for it to leap off the page onto the stage.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's every author's dream, I think.
Yeah.
But to be able to be involved in it and write the music for it, I mean, it's a real kind of pinch me moment, pinch me projects. And I grew up with musical theatre. I went to theatre school for my whole childhood. So it's such a... in fact, I never really saw my life kind of going in the direction that it did with being in a band. I always thought I would be more involved in the theatre. So it kind of feels really nice that I get to...
It's great you get the whole thing.
Do both things now, yeah.
When do you ever chill?
I don't know. I don't even know if the words I'm saying are making sense. I was up writing a song until like 2:30 in the morning last night.
You're making perfect sense.
Am I? Good, that's good.
But you do, and I know, like, this is a strange one, because you're learning to You're learning to be on motorbikes,
I'm learning to ride a motorbike, I am. Weirdly as well.
I'm learning to drive a motorbike. I'm learning
Ride a motorbike.
Ride a motorbike.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's the terminology.
Yeah, there's my bike. Yeah, so I've got, I've got the L plates on at the moment. Actually, weirdly, so Danny and Dougie in McFly, they're riding, they're learning to ride as well. Right. So we've got a little bit of a bike gang. I would say if you see us three on the road, give us a lot of space.
A lot of room?
Yeah.
OK.
We're proper newbies.
Is it sort of dad's motorbiking?
It is. It's a proper midlife crisis. It's a full-on midlife crisis.
But you know what? Something like that, to do something like that takes you away from... I know you love what you do. I know you do. But it's something totally different. That's good for your head, isn't it?
Absolutely. Well, I think a lot of people, when to kind of unwind, would sit down with their guitar or sit and play music. And for me, I love doing that. But inevitably, that's what I do for my job, which I'm so lucky. So it's hard to unwind and do that. Whereas riding a motorbike, you have to focus on it the whole time. And so it's a bit of mindfulness, I feel like. You're just completely in the moment.
Yeah, exactly, which is what you need, which is fantastic. But then your wee boys, when they come and say, Daddy, can I have a motorbike? You can't say, absolutely not.
I know, yeah, I'm not sure I'm the best role model.
You have had
one,
and that's always really difficult. So you have to watch yourself with that. So loads going on. Loads going on. We've got the voice going on. You know, the 21 years of McFly, the book, all of that. It's like I said, I don't know how you and Giovanna manage it.
I know it is. It's a constant. It's a constant juggle. But obviously, you know, family always comes first, and that's is our priority. And I feel very lucky. Actually, I'm very lucky that our boys are showing interest in what we do as well. They all want to, come along to all the shows and everything.
That's great. They've got a house of creativity, which is really lovely. It's really good. And you know, it was so nice what we were talking about earlier on with Maren about the connection with you and Strictly, and the fact that you and Amy, she's still great friends with you and the whole family, isn't she?
Yeah, we speak all the time. I was so lucky that I got partnered with Amy. And
she's great, isn't she?
She's so lovely, and I cannot tell you how amazing it is to see her back on that dance floor where she belongs. Yeah, I keep saying to her, no matter what happens in this show, she's already won now just by being back on Strictly, where she belongs with an amazing partner, and I couldn't be more proud of her.
It's great. I hope she goes all the way. I really do. But you're right. She's actually won. But it'd be great if she won the book as well, which would be good. Tom, thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me on. I always love coming on. Thank you so much.
Tom's going to be back on The Voice on Saturday, and as he said, the musical The Creakers starts in Plymouth on the 25th of October, and then it comes to London.